This is Lauren Fogelman at ExpertSportsPerformance.com, working with highly driven, motivated athletes on being cool, calm, and confident under pressure. Today's topic is one winning quality that Olympic athletes have, and you ought to have too. Let's face it, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I want that for you too. Now, there's three important pieces to a training program. It's your physical training plan, your mental game plan, and your emotional game plan. And we're going to touch on all three of those briefly, and then we're going to go into the one thing that you need and how to get it in place right here. So going back to your physical training plan, you're going to focus on speed, agility, strength, endurance, and possibly technique too. In fact, you ought to include technique. So it's those five components that you want to bring into your physical training plan. Now, the mental game plan, that has to do with your beliefs, your drive, and focus on your vision. That's your mental game plan. And it's about continuing to tune it up over and over again, just tightening it up. And then there's the emotional game plan. That has to do with your game face, how you deal with pressure. And when the unexpected happens, that's about acknowledging it, putting it on a back burner to deal with later. And then when later happens, which is after your event, you pull it out, you look at it, you review it, you learn from it for additional insights so you can bring that into your training plan. And the next time you're in that similar situation, you have a new response. To be able to really rise up to the challenge, the one quality that Olympic athletes have, and one for you too, has to do with tenacity. Tenacity means the ability to stick with it and focus on the desired outcome to reach your goals no matter what the challenges are. That means you're going to need to step out of your comfort zone in order to reach up to your goals and once again do what's necessary. So here are the 4 steps to build the tenacity of an Olympic athlete. The first one has to do with focus. I want you to connect with your vision and have it connect so deeply that you can feel it in your core. That's going to create laser focus and connection to what you really want for yourself. After focus, find. What you're going to do is seek out those opportunities that are going to help you to get over the obstacles, around the obstacles, or through the obstacles, because the opportunities are there. But if you're in your comfort zone, you're never going to rise up to those challenges. It takes that tenacity, that stick with it component to be able to rise up to the challenge and do whatever is necessary to get from where you are now to the other side. After find, what we're going to do is face it, because you need to face those challenges to be able to step up to that higher potential of what you're capable of doing, and to recognize that challenges, they're just a test of how committed you are. If you're fully committed, you're going to go back and find the way to get around those challenges, find the opportunities to face the challenges, see them as the test that they are, and move forward towards that full potential you know you're capable of reaching. Afterwards, follow. Who is it that inspires you that you can follow? That might be a role model for you. Find that inspiration, follow it, and let it give you the insights to rise up to your full potential and high performance. The truth is, you already possess tenacity, because I know that there is some point in your life where you wanted something so badly, you weren't willing to take no for an answer. Now, some people might have to dig just a little bit further back. Other people might need to dig a little bit deeper, back to a time when they were really, really young and they were stubborn and they just wouldn't take no for an answer. But think about that moment when you wanted something so badly and people said, no, you can't have it. It's too difficult. We can't do it right now. What are you thinking about? It's not realistic. And you weren't willing to listen to them. You put everything into it anyway. You went for it anyway. Regardless as to whether you reached that outcome or not, you know you gave it everything you got. That's tenacity. I know you have it. Let's dig it out and bring it into your vision that you're working towards right now. Because to really hit your results, to get results, requires determination, clarity, and focus. So here's your challenge. Find someone with tenacity that you can follow that was so focused on their goals, they were able to do whatever was possible to rise up to that challenge, overcome it. They just did what was what everybody else said was impossible. What you can do now is learn from that person. So what are the takeaways? And look at how they overcame the objections and the challenges. What's one insight that you can take away from their example and apply it to your own challenges? I'd love to hear from you. Post a comment as to one thing you're going to do to really rise up to the challenge, overcome the obstacles, and play a bigger game. If you're interested in my free video training series, 7 Essential Steps for High Performance, go to my website, expertsportsperformance.com. Put your name and email address in the upper right-hand corner. Immediately, you get the first video in the training series. I look forward to hearing your comments, what you took away from this training video. My mission is to show you how to stay cool when the heat is on. Lauren Fogelman, expertsportsperformance.com.